So, welcome to my latest exhibition here in the southwest of France near Bordeaux. And the title is Spirit, Soul, and AI, with previous showing of these artworks actually at a conference in Venice in June. So, I've created this installation with a few points of evolution. And so, there's probably about a dozen paintings that I've been working on the last 8 or 9 months. And starting here with the central piece to evoke my starting point with looking at what polarities we have in our life and the human condition, the masculine and the feminine, soul and spirit, the figurative and the symbolic. And here, so I've been pairing these combinations together of a figurative painting with a very abstract, symbolic work of art. And then I've been putting these pairs into an AI engine and seeing what it produces. So these paintings resulted in this poster that I printed out when asking the AI engine to take the artworks and on the theme of soul, spirit, and AI. And this is what it's come up with. So the layout here is quite deliberate to see what dynamics between these polarities might evoke. And then got a series of other figurative and symbolic abstract works that have been put into the AI engine as pairs. And there's about 20 images that I have from the AI engine on this video that scrolls through. And I collaborated with a local poet, and she's written on these themes. And so there's an audio track that goes with this series of slides. And then this textile work of art is thinking of these polarities, but actually as a triad. So I'm fascinated in the ancient transcendentals of the good, the true, and the beautiful, which could be associated to art, technology, and faith or religion. So technology being the true, the beautiful being art, and the good being associated to our faith, our collective religion. And these being forces that perhaps we could consider more an interesting sort of window into reality as being these competing truths, these competing perspectives that are universal to the human condition. What might we be able to understand through the liminality of the relationships of each of these dimensions? So religion as technology, technology as religion, art as technology, which a lot of anthropologists have explored, technology as art, religion as art, and art as religion. So that's very much in the background as to the inspirations. And this painting here, the background is this triad as well. So I was wanting to represent this contrast of colors in the background of the good, the true, and the beautiful. And that we as humans are kind of in some fractal or holographic relationship with these dimensions. So this painting deliberately makes the background a bit more ambiguous. Is it a foreground or a background? And the sort of twisted, figurative ambiguity of how do we move and where do we place ourselves in these dimensions. And then this is another more improvised work, similar kind of contrast and multiple perspectives. And then this one is a more conscious work of this fundamental polarity between soul and spirit, and how spirit in so many of our faith traditions is all about ascending, about departing from nature into some abstract realm in the skies or in the heavens. But I'm so interested now in this contrast with spirit and soul, and how soul is actually a necessary polarity with spirit, and the darkness, the shadow, the manifestation being all part of a dynamic. So us being in the middle there, between soul on the left and spirit on the right. And then I've got a mood board here, some of the sources of inspiration, looking at, for example, directionality. If we consider art, its very earliest manifestation through to how society has produced art and how that relates to themes from the faith tradition to then a more naturalist, more transparent communication of nature to then more abstraction, cubism, impressionism, and then the postmodern deconstruction of art. Art itself being construct aware and art looking to deconstruct itself. So with any notion of, if we can consider an evolution of art, might we be able to consider an evolution of faith? So this is some research which is from developmental psychology, which is my professional background, and a certain hierarchy of cognitive constructs of belief, which has been quite well researched. Stages of faith. So can we imagine, with a notion of technology is always evolving, might art be considered as always evolving, and might faith be evolving between these dynamics of dialectics, polarities? So thanks very much for watching.